Welcome everybody. Thanks so much for joining me in this live stream. I really do appreciate it. All right, so we may have just got some really good news out of Social Security for today. So I want to share with you exactly what happened so far just a little while ago earlier today and what this information is providing to all of us, considering all of these rules that we've seen coming out of the Social Security Administration, the reinstatement of some of these old rules and provisions, all these other parameters that are coming out in many of these different press releases out of the Social Security Administration. And again, as I like to say, practically every day these days is that Social Security is undergoing massive changes right now. This year has been very busy, and we're not even anywhere near the end of all of these massive changes and announcements to come out of Social Security. And ultimately, what does this mean for the beneficiary? Well, let me share with you exactly what happened earlier today, again this morning, and what was brought up, because this is really good and would actually completely reverse a lot of what has already been announced out of Social Security so far this year. And again, at the end of the day, this would probably be pretty good for the beneficiary, okay? So let me bring up to speed here really quickly as far as what happened. Now, remember the new Social Security Commissioner, okay? So Frank Bisinano, again, I always like to, I don't know, I could be saying that last name incorrectly, but I think that's what it is. Frank Bisinano, he's apparently going to be the new Social Security Commissioner, provided he is confirmed by the Senate. Now, this morning, he was testifying in front of the Senate Finance Committee, and they were asking him a whole bunch of questions, right? So he is not confirmed yet. The acting interim commissioner, Lee Dudek, is still there for at least a little while longer, but then Frank Bisinano will be confirmed by the Senate. Well, we think he's going to be confirmed by the Senate. We don't know that for sure yet, but that has not taken place yet. But rather, the hearing took place this morning, again, in front of the Senate Finance Committee. Let me share with you just a few of the questions that were thrown out there and some of the things that he's being pressured on right now, which is honestly probably pretty good to be getting some answers on this out of the potential future Social Security Commissioner, which is likely going to be the case here really relatively soon, okay? So let me throw out some of those questions. Now, number one, privatizing Social Security. Okay, we've seen this a bunch lately. A lot of people are suggesting that everything that's going on with DOGE and all of these different changes out of Social Security are an effort to privatize the program. Now, depending on who you listen to, depending on where you hear this from, a lot of lawmakers are coming out saying this is just lawmakers' way of basically pushing Social Security over to Wall Street. Okay, that's kind of what their deal is, right? They talk about this. It's not happening yet, right? And we don't even know if it's going to, but many lawmakers love to jump on this bandwagon and say, oh, they're trying to privatize so they can take it to Wall Street. Well, I mean, depends on how you look at it. That could be really good for beneficiaries, and it also could be really bad for beneficiaries. Again, they're not talking, I mean, that's just what some people are speculating, is that they're trying to privatize it. There hasn't been a ton of talk about that yet, but it is certainly something that's out there in the headlines. It is something certainly that lawmakers are talking about. And it is something that's on the radar of a lot of different people, okay? So either way, that's one thing. Lawmakers, again, Elizabeth Warren, Ron Wyden, senators, Democratic senators, pressing the potential new Social Security Commissioner on some of these issues, okay? So that's number one. Now, next, they wanted to get his commitment out of this to basically reaffirm that the 7,000 people that are going to be laid off or that are being laid off from Social Security, remember, a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, give or take a little bit, we got this announcement out of Social Security that they were going to be reducing their payrolls from 57,000 employees. They're going to cut 12% of their payrolls down to 50,000 people. So in other words, 7,000 people within Social Security, not beneficiaries, but rather workers within the Social Security Administration, would be laid off or basically forced into early retirement, okay? Again, that's 12% of the workforce within Social Security. So they're pressing him to say, hey, let's reverse this. We're not going to be laying off these 7,000 people. We need these frontline workers in the Social Security Administration. We need these people to help process applications, to take phone calls from beneficiaries, to process claims. Again, all kinds of different things along the lines here. And they're saying, no, absolutely not. We cannot be letting go. We cannot be removing 7,000 people from the payrolls within Social Security. So that's another really big one as well. Now, here's another one that they're talking about, and they're pressing the new Social Security Commissioner, again, Frank Bisinano, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, on something here, which is the closure of those 47 field offices, okay? Remember, we heard about this maybe, I don't know, a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or so, give or take a little bit. But apparently DOGE, again, Department of Government Efficiency, which you've heard me talk about so many times before in other videos, they've apparently identified 47 offices. And again, there's a little bit of miscommunication about that. I've been reading more into it. It's not necessarily the closure of all offices, like fully, but rather maybe like one hearing room attached to a larger complex or something like that within a specified area. Okay. So again, we kind of have to read between the lines here, but either way, they're closing apparently 47 locations, most of which are along the south and southeast, not all exclusively, but that's kind of the areas there. So they're basically pressing him and saying, no, we can't be closing this 47 field offices. We need these for the beneficiaries. We need this as an area for them to go in the event of whatever they need to do, if they need to visit a field office. Okay, so that's another one. Basically everything, let me just say this really quickly. Basically everything that we've seen coming out of Social Security over the last few weeks here, they're basically pressing the new Social Security commissioner on this and saying, are you really going to do this? Are you going to let this fly? Are you going to let this come in and do this? So it's nice that they're pressuring him on this, because with their pressure on him like this, they could potentially come in and reverse yet again some of these rule changes, some of these different provisions, some of these different changes within Social Security that we've been hearing about for so many weeks now. They could come back in and reverse some of these yet again. Remember, the changes that we've seen over the last several weeks here out of Social Security, a lot of which are coming out of the commissioner and, maybe suggested by Doge or whatever the case may be. But the new commissioner may come right back and reverse these right back to where they were, or better, or, partially reversed, or whatever. They could do anything like that. So like I've been saying for a while now, is that even though it seems like, we've been seeing so many different changes with Social Security, which yes, we have, we could see a whole lot more. This is not over yet, not even close. With the new commissioner coming in here, we could see all of this completely reversed and turned upside down yet again, right? So interesting how this is going, okay? Now next, there's also been talk about potentially reinstating, okay? So here in a couple days, again, you heard me talk about this yesterday in the live stream. I talked about this in the video from yesterday morning, which was this coming Friday. The 100% garnishment will be going back into effect, right? The reinstatement of the 100% garnishment. There's been discussion of, hey, new commissioner, Frank Bisinano, are you really going to allow this to happen? Are you really going to allow this 100% to be reinstated, and basically putting people out of their homes, having people possibly lose their homes or being kicked out of their apartments or whatever the situation is, maybe not even be able to pay for medical care or whatever, food, all these different things. So they're really pressing this guy. And this is, honestly, it's nice to see this because, again, they're advocating for not only the program and the beneficiary, but maybe we'll see some action out of this. Now, should they come back and change everything that has been announced out of Social Security? Some of these changes may be good, may be bad, things like that. But my point is, we may see a lot of these coming back and changing, or some degree changing. And that's why I continue to say this is not over, not even close to over. Now, next, as far as the whole approving of and the whole direct deposit situation. Again, I talked about that this morning in the video as well. The whole direct deposit situation, not able to do that over the phone or authenticate over the phone, and basically needed to go to your My Social Security account on the Social Security website, or going to a field office to authenticate or prove somebody's identity at that point. Again, potentially reversing all of this as well. A lot of these issues that we've been dealing with, and we've been hearing about all these different announcements out of Social Security through these press releases over the last 3, 4, 5 weeks or so. I mean, realistically, it's been more than that. Last 2 months, I should say, that we've been hearing about. This is what it all comes down to. So this may be a good thing, that we may see a lot of this pressure being put on this new commissioner. And again, he's not confirmed yet, but he did testify in front of the Senate Finance Committee this morning. And again, a bunch of the lawmakers, senators were climbing all over him. I mean, verbally asking a bunch of questions. Sorry, I don't want there to be any miscommunication or misunderstanding about what I meant by that, but basically just pressuring him, I should say, with a lot of these different questions and things like that, as far as how he's going to manage the Social Security Administration. And right now, remember, it's still being led by Lee Dudek. Again, he's been there for a while, for a while now, I should say that much. Okay, I'm going to jump into the chat here. We'll spend a little bit of time in the chat. I'll answer your questions. If you're just jumping on right now, I'm just talking about the testifying of Frank Bisinano, the potential new Social Security Commissioner that has not been confirmed by the Senate yet, but likely will be soon. But he was testifying in front of the Senate Finance Committee this morning, being pressured by lawmakers with a lot of these changes we've been seeing out of the Social Security Administration recently, and possibly rolling some of those back, which would honestly be pretty good for the beneficiary. Let's see what happens here. Okay, I'm going to jump into the chat. It's going to take me a minute here to load this, but I hope that you are enjoying these videos and live streams lately. Again, I'm trying to do what I can to keep you informed. There's a lot of things, literally every single day. There's a bunch of things coming out, which, by the way, today we have not seen a press release out of Social Security yet. I bet we will. I bet we still will today, okay? So just stay tuned. I'll probably catch you again later today in another live stream. I'm trying to pull up the chat here. Hang on. Sorry about this. But yeah, what a busy time that we're living through right now. Wow. I mean, seriously, this is nuts what all these changes are. Okay, I'm pulling up the live stream. Hang on. Where is it? Hang on. Sorry, I'm not able to find it here. Where is it? I hope this thing is working. Hang on. I'm trying to... here we are. Here we go. I found it here. Okay, sorry about that. Here I go. I found it. Hello? Oh, here we go. Trendy. Good news is bad news, and this is what you're saying. Good news is bad news, and how much of a reduction are we getting to benefits? As of right now, no reduction of benefits, but rather the situation being is that, yeah, the 100% garnishment will be reinstated on Friday. I talked about that yesterday. I talked about that in live streams lately. I've talked about that many times recently. There's a lot of confusion around that, but yeah, other than that, no reductions to benefits whatsoever coming right now. Is it Taggy? Taggy is asking, is it still on the 26th? Can you clarify that just for me really quickly? Like what on the 26th? I'm just curious, okay? There's just a lot of things going on right now. Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Yep. Daniel Penn is saying, I'm on Social Security. Am I getting a big check? Totally depends. Okay, totally depends. If you are one of the 3.2 million people that was impacted by the repeal of the WEP, the windfall elimination provision, or the GPO, the government pension offset, then maybe, again, I don't know your exact situation. If you were possibly impacted by that, then I would say maybe you could be getting something. But if you were not impacted by the WEP or the GPO, then no, not right now. Just regular monthly benefits for everybody. Except for in April, checks are changing for, again, those 3.2 million people. Let's talk about that in a separate video. That's a whole another can of worms to open up. Junior Martinez. Hey, Junior, nice to see you as always. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday, and thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I saw your message on some videos recently. Yeah, you're quick. As soon as the video goes up, I see your comments there in the chat. That's awesome. Thank you. Yeah, Sharon, I see you there as well. Thank you. Yep, exactly. Thanks, Sharon. Nice to have you here. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, exactly. Some people are commenting about checks coming for their mailbox from Doge and things like that. Yep, let's just stay tuned on that. I'll keep you posted on that. A lot of things are changing right now. Yep, I was in communication with the creator of the Doge dividend yesterday. Yep, in communication with him yesterday. So, yep, let me keep you posted on that. Some more things are coming out about it for sure. We'll see some big news on that soon. Let me keep you posted on that as we get it. Dominic, hey Dominic, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you, Dominic. Thank you. I'm just going back down to the bottom of the chat here for a second. But yes, if you're just jumping on right now, talking about the new Social Security Commissioner, Frank Bisinano. Again, I could be saying that last name incorrectly. But anyway, he was testifying in front of the Senate Finance Committee today, and lawmakers were really grilling him over a bunch of these different issues with Social Security right now, including the closure of the 47 offices, the layoffs of 7,000 or 12% of the Social Security payrolls, the potential privatization of Social Security, the situation where direct deposits and the establishment of new benefits, going to a field office or confirming identity over the My Social Security account, a bunch of these different things, a bunch of these issues we've been seeing lately. Yeah, that's coming out now. Okay, so we may be seeing potentially some of this changing here. Like I've been saying, is that we may see some of this reversed that we've all been dealing with here. So it could be good for the beneficiary, but let's just see what happens. He's not confirmed yet. Okay, I'll keep you posted on that. Diana, hey, Diana, so nice. Thank you so much for the nice message. I appreciate that. Glad that you enjoyed the videos. Glad that you enjoyed the live streams. And thank you for the feedback. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that these videos are so helpful. Thank you, Diana. I really appreciate that message. Yeah, Diana. Yeah, again, thank you so much. I'm seeing a couple comments here from people saying I haven't even seen my March payment yet. More will be rolling out tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 20. What's the date today? 25. Yeah, tomorrow's the 26th. Okay. More will be going out tomorrow. That'll be the last set of payments for this month. Last checks for Social Security go out tomorrow. Last payments are tomorrow, and that is for people with a birthday between the 21st and the 31st. Okay, so if your birthday lands between the 21st and the 31st, the last round of checks go out tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Okay, watch for it. I mean, literally, as soon as you wake up in the morning, it should be pending on your bank account, direct express card, whatever. It usually pens pretty early. So yeah. Play to win 1958. Hey, nice to see you here. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday. Good afternoon. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Trendy is saying, if you're blind, how are you able to read my comments? Can you hear my phone? It's talking. Okay, let me just turn the volume up for you, and you can just enjoy the sound of my phone. Okay, here you go, Trendy. Yeah, there you go. So that's what my phone sounds like. It's called VoiceOver. It's on iPhone. It's a blind person setting. It just reads everything to me. The volume is, not the volume, the speed is cranked way up to 100%. Why? Because that's what works for me. So that's how I read your comments, as I listen to my phone speak to me. So yeah. Teddy talking about payments, exactly. Yep, Stephen Curry talking about disability. Hey, Stephen, nice to have you here. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Teddy, Teggy asking about the 26th. Again, can you clarify that? Sorry. Stephen, yep. Enjoying retirement, it sounds like. Nice. Yeah, Steven, I see your comment there. Thank you so much as well. I appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for being here, Steven. Yeah, Teresa, exactly. Teresa, so nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Exactly. Just something to help out the beneficiaries right now. Yeah, we need a win. We need a little win right now, right? Throw us a bone. Come on, throw us a bone, right? I think anybody would be feeling that way right now. Eternal Spark, you're saying, glad I'm direct deposit? Exactly, 100%, yeah. That's certainly the way to go, yeah. Most, like the vast majority of beneficiaries are too, yeah. Okay, perfect. I think I hit most of the comments there. Let's leave it at that for now. Again, I'm going to get back to it. A lot of things are happening today. Another busy week upon us. I'm going to keep you posted on this. You'll probably see me again later in a video or a live stream, depending on what comes out between now and the next 6 hours. There's going to be something. I guarantee you that much, okay? Stay tuned. I will keep you posted. Again, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Let me know what I can do for you. I'm here to be right by your side, keep you informed, advocate or represent for you, whatever I can possibly do for you. I'm here for you, okay? I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to get back into the research, digging into it deeper, finding out what's going on here. But stay tuned. I guarantee you another announcement's going to come out today, okay? Just Get ready here. And by the way, as far as that Doge dividend, the $5,000, stay tuned as well. There's some big news going to hit the wire soon, okay? Let me keep you posted on that. Yep, like I said, I've been in communication with the creator of the $5,000 Doge dividend, the guy that introduced this like a month ago. We've got some big news coming here, okay? Let me keep you posted. That's a whole other topic in and of itself. Let's just stay posted on that, okay? I'll be right here for you no matter what every single day. All right, so please enjoy your afternoon. I'm going to get back to it here, working on your behalf every single day, any way that I possibly can. Let me know what you need from me. I'm here for you. Otherwise, please, if you're new here, subscribe. It's 100% free to do so. Big subscribe button, I think down below somewhere. I'm honestly not sure where it is on live streams. But either way, I just appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. Just enjoy your day. I'll probably catch you again a little bit later today. All right, so stay tuned, and I'll see you soon. All right, it's a wild time we're living through right now. I'm going to help you through this in any way that I can. All right? Please, just have a nice day. All right, so let's do this. Okay. All right.